I'm here at Badminton with Nicola Wilson to take a look at the Mars Badminton Horse Trials 2024 cross-country course. We're here in Voltaire design Huntsman's Close, and Nicola, you're going to have a walk through this in a minute for us. But first of all, what have we seen up until this point?
Well, you certainly know by the time you get to this point that you're at Badminton. Very iconic fences here in the trees, but the first three fences here on the course, I think Eric's really got you into the course nicely. He's got the horses into a really nice rhythm. The little bit of the rising ground to the quarry, I think, helps settle the horses, and the quarry is the first combination on the course, and although the roll top is quite away from the edge, you know, horses at this stage of the course, you know, you're just over 2 minutes area, you know, they are still a little bit fresh and wanting to go. You might just see a few horses that are a bit keen to get to the edge of that ramp down, and then you've got a sizable narrow fence in the middle. I think that will ride really quite big with a drop on the landing, and then turning left-handed and rising back up and over a roll top coming out. I think that should ride really well. So that first combination, you know, and the undulations that he has really sets you up for here. And then he's got a couple of fences, A and a B on a turn, big boxes, but I think they should ride really nicely. And again, it's just making sure that the horses and riders have got that turnability, that rideability, that they're able to go through their gears in preparation for this first sort of much more serious question.
Well, let's take a look now at what you make of it.
And here we are in Huntsman's Close, and as you're coming into the area where the trees are and the fences are, very much going through the gears, you're coming across the first A element is a lovely oxer. It isn't of the widest dimension, but for me, I just felt that you needed to have a slight suggestion of going from right to left, so that then you could make your turn around the tree here behind me and onto this corner. And if it was A and B, you think, happy days, that's great, but it isn't. There is a C element at a very difficult turn to it, and everything's saying, come on, run out, run left. I think Eric, the course designer, has been really kind here in a way. The line is very acute, yes it is, but how he's positioned the ground rail here, had that ground rail been underneath the corner here to follow the same contour lines, then I think that would make this question way more difficult. So it is still a very difficult question, but he's been kind with the ground rail here to make it clearer to the horses the line that they need to take. On landing after here, in an ideal world, we would love to keep out left and then do a nice turn back to the C element. But of course, he's popped some mushrooms there to make sure that you stay inside those mushrooms and keep a really tight line. And you can see the corner directly behind me, and just in front to my left will be the mushroom. There's a little stick sticking out at the moment to give us the idea and of where it's going to be. But I think here as a rider, you've very much got to be looking at that C element, holding your line, keeping very much in balance with the horse and a balanced canter. But hold your nerve a little bit longer before then you turn back into the corner, so that then it becomes very clear and you make the turn having hold of that outside shoulder and a very upright and a straight horse. And this on a standalone corner is really nice, but the third element, the combination through the woods, does make it much more challenging, and that risk of running out to the left.